Ooh. Waiting on some viewers. Welcome, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Waiting on some viewers. I'm gonna put my AirPods in. Fair Pal Randy over there holding all of the subscribers hostage. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Fair Pal Crystal, for being just, my most faithful Fair Pal of all. Thank you. God bless you. I love you so much. Giving other people a little time. Welcome, welcome, honey. Welcome. Welcome to Orchids for Dummies, Sip&See, honey. Go ahead and get your wine glass out. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Waiting on a couple of more people. I'm not going to be here with you guys 2, 3 hours today. I just wanted to share with you some of my orchids that I wanted to shine a spotlight on that I'm most proud of. Some of my orchids that I might have questions or concerns with. I definitely will show you the hamsters. I definitely will. As you can see, they are down there being rambunctious as always. But I just thank you guys so much for being here. If you are new to this channel, please like this video and subscribe. I am Fab Pal Jarrell. I am house daddy, okay, a father, a husband. I love taking care of my family, and I love taking care of my orchids, and I love just spending time with you here on YouTube. So welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's have a good time talking about these orchids, okay? So the first orchid that I wanted to show you is the last orchid that I showed you on my first Sip&See, which is my Cattleya. Um, Cattleya Feather Ray Misty. She was a bag baby, and I've had her for 2 years. This is my longest living Cattleya, and she did bloom. I'm sorry that you guys, well, you did get a chance to see her when the bloom was pretty. But predominantly I've been dealing with the black rot. A lot of you guys have suggested that I do slicing and dicing, and I would definitely say that slicing and dicing is going to be a necessity for this Cattleya orchid because, honey, every day is something that is falling off of it. Like every day I come and something is falling off. But as you can see, it still has a lot of sheaths. And look how big that pseudobulb is where that black rod is going. I just don't know. Oh man, it killed the new growth. It was some new growth here in my last video, and the black rot spread it and killed that. This probably will be next to go. I just don't know, Fail Pals, but if I decide to get the courage to do anything about it, um, I definitely will make a video and share it with you. It's some new growth down here, but shoot, now I'm scared that the black rot will take that away. I really, really am. I also wanted to share with you guys my beautiful dendrobium. This is my favorite dendrobium in my collection. And this is Dendrobium Panama Red, honey. Yes, honey. Come on, Panama Red. Come on. And this is just my favorite dendrobium. I grew her outdoors, and she has those beautiful purple blooms. Most of the blooms have faded, but there is still just a couple that is left on here, and it still gives me joy. It still gives me joy when I go in my kitchen to get ready and cook and clean. It is the first thing that I'm looking forward to. And it's not because it has these beautiful blooms left, it's because it has this whole new cane. When it was growing the flower spike, it was growing a new cane as well. And you can see that that new cane, Pal Liliana, is going to give me a flower spike. So this has just been my most faithful dendrobium of all time. I am so excited. I cannot wait to have some more of these deep velvet looking blooms in my collection in my home, honey. It's a must have. It's a must have. Look at that, honey. Yes. Come on, Dendrobium. Come on. Yeah, so those were the two orchids that I wanted to show you the most of. I also have just a few more Phalaenopsis orchids that are in spike and that are growing spikes. I have been working on my setup, my collection, if you will. And so what I have chosen to do is put all of my orchids that are in spike over here. So I will have a beautiful display. Okay. Um, Nothing special about this orchid. This orchid right here is the one I wanted to share with you because I just now found the flower spike today. And so this was one of those orchids that I had put outdoors to get that swing of temperature. So I'm super, super excited about it. And all of these orchids, this will be their first rebloom for me. So I'm just super, super excited. It's not hundreds of orchids, but these are definitely the orchids that I put in the hard work for. So I'm most proud of. I'm very, very proud. Now, today was just a really, really good day because I was just looking at my orchids. You know how we always do. And one of my orchids that I have been wanting to spike from, but just almost gave up hope, honey, she is going to give us a spike. So I just want to share this beautiful Phalaenopsis with you. Yes, God, I do. Yes, I do. You guys are just so incredible and so awesome. And I just thank you guys for everything that you do for me, for the time that we spend together. You are my friends. You are my fab pals. But this is my beautiful Phalaenopsis that was given to me by Fab Pal Brian at Artwork Orchids and Beekeeping. I believe he gave me this orchid last year. And this is the second time it is reblooming for me, but this is the first time that it's reblooming in this ceramic pot. So I'm really excited about that. I was just about to repot her because I'm just not a faithful waterer to be able to water this orchid as much as it will need to be, being in such a ventilated ceramic pot. So I was going to actually repot her, but now that I see that she's in spite, I'm going to let her continue to live her best life, okay? So, how are you guys today? How is everything out there in the highways and the byways? I know we have been talking in my Monday motivational videos about, this whole election process. Well, that's good, Fab Pal Crystal. And I just wanted to give insight on my personal life. Personal life means not what the media says, but what I live in. And ever since the election has been over, everyone has been so nice. We've talked about those racial tensions, and I told you that how I was going to combat those racial tensions were just being a bigger person and speaking to everyone that I come across, okay? And so now everyone is just so nice and everyone goes beyond, above and beyond to give us or give me that good customer service. The only people that are, really a problem right now are the police officers, honey. They are on the highways and the byways, and so I was like, oh my God, why are all these police out here? And that's because I found out from watching the news that some of you guys' states are on lockdown. And so you're coming here to Alabama where the restrictions are, you know, you can do whatever you want to. For real. You can do whatever you want to. And so I'm just so grateful that you guys are here. This is my Schillerania. And as you can see, it's a little teeny weeny itsy bitsy flower spike, but she's in spike as well. And the Schilleranias, they come in different varieties. And so I believe I have at least two of them. This is the Phalaenopsis schillerania with the Philippines in it. I believe I have two of these, and then you got your schillerania Wilson, which is the one that I have in the kitchen that is also in spike, and I want to share it with you guys. Okay, I want to share it with you. Now, this is my Schillerania Wilson, and don't forget that this is a no judgment zone. Yes, it is, but look how long this flower spike is, honey. Look, look how long it is. I mean, oh my God, is this normal for a Schillerania? And I'm just so super excited because I have two Schilleranias that is in spike at the same time, and they are not the same Schilleranias. So I will be able to show you a differentiation in their blooms once they bloom. So I'm super excited to share that with you guys. And as you can see, my new favorite Phalaenopsis, that is a grocery store Phalaenopsis. She still has two blooms on her. Unfortunately, when I looked in the pot, she had fungus nets growing inside of the pot, and I'm gonna take her in the other room so you can see. But since I'm already here, I just wanted you to see some of the other spikes that I have in my collection. And remember, these are all spikes that I worked hard for. Okay, I did not buy no new orchids. This is stuff Mama already have. And if you have been following my channel and keeping up with my growing experience, then you will know, honey, this is my girl, honey, girl. Girl, I'm too excited to have all these spikes and stuff. I'm too excited. Like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This is a flower spike right here, but it has not moved. It has not done anything. It actually looked like a root. Hold on. That looks like a root. Oh, this a root. Girl, I thought this was a flower spike. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This the flower spike right here. I can't stand those sneaky spikes. You see it because it's hard to train them. I can't train them if the spike, never, they want to hide under the leaves. And so if you don't know, that was one of my Sogos. I have two Sogos that's actually in spike as well. And I have a Brassivola, I believe this is what this is called. And honey, this sheath that I showed you guys in the summer, let me get the camera together. Hold on. I mean, it's been here forever. And like I said, this is my first red bloom on my Brassivola. And so I don't know how long it takes to bloom, but honey, I'm thinking after I see a sheath, I'm going to start seeing some blooms. But it's been like that forever, for at least a month, probably longer than that, but at least a month. And oh my God, honey, y'all got me feeling good showing you all these blooms and stuff that Mama has coming to her. This is my cat Leia. This is her third attempt to bloom for me. And so the other two attempts have failed. The last attempt got to this stage, and then some bugs came and just took it out. Just took it right on out. Took it right on out, baby. Took it out overnight. So I'm really excited to be able to share all of these blooms with you because, like I said, this is my. Oh, I almost dropped this orchid. This is the best growing season that I have had yet. So I'm just very proud of myself and very honored to be able to share it with you guys. So excited to be able to give you a bloom tour galore, honey. Okay, galore. What else? Oh, I wanted to show you the pink Phalaenopsis that has the fungus nets growing in it. Now, I'm not able to put the flash on, while I'm going live, but I hope that you will be able to see it. So if you see this in your pot, then you would know that it's an indication that you have an infestation of fungus nets. And this is how you would want to typically catch it before it gets really, really bad. Okay. But I don't know what I'm gonna do because I will share a video with you guys of how my mom is growing her orchids and having all of this great success. And the way that she does it is so different. Now, all of these little white little, hold on, Val Palace. I want you to be able to see it, and I don't want to get scared too, because honey, mama gets scared quick. You have to look really, really hard, and you will see movement. Okay, so that's good. All of that white stuff, I don't see any movement, but they are, fungus nets and fungus nets eggs. Crystal Hondo, who is in Australia? Oh my God. Hey, Australia. Hey, Tinkerbell. I am just loving you, darling. I am loving you. So as you can see, these roots are really good. So that's why I'm scared to take it out and work on these fungus nets because every time I do so with these type of orchids, the roots automatically die, and then I'm sitting there waiting on them to bounce back when this baby is growing new roots and a new leaf, and I'm really excited to get her to rebloom for me. Now, Fel Pals, I haven't made any videos talking about my orchids and water culture, and that is because I am fertilizing them for the first time. So I'm really excited about that. I have had some orchids grown in water to drop lower leaves, but nothing to the effect to where they are, just dying, and all of my orchids are dying. That actually is what prompted me to start go ahead and fertilizing them, and I will share how I am fertilizing my orchids in water in a future video. Okay, but I just wanted you guys to briefly get a chance to see my collection, get a chance to talk to me, see that we are still living our best life, we are still doing good, practicing different methods that I have not even talked about yet, which you see my Vanda. I have about 4 or 5 vandas now that I am all growing in different ways. So I'm super excited to be able to share that with you guys as well. And let me show you these hamster babies. Let me show you these hamsters babies because I think those are the only orchids that I was like, let me show them off. Let me show those pretty babies off. But I can't wait to get some blooms for you guys. I can't wait to get some blooms. The hamsters, I'm gonna get them a new cage, but I ended up just trying to save my money to make sure everybody in our group on Facebook, Fab Pal, is able to get an orchid that wants an orchid. So I'm really focused on that right now. I wanted you to see the babies because the babies are starting to grow hair, and they will be up and running around in no time. It's supposed to be 6 of them. I wish they moved. They so bad. Oh, he came out the tube and scared me. That's only 3, but it's 6 of them in here somewhere. And they growing hair. Get your bad butt back in here. They so bad. You see that? And they so hyper. I gotta find some kind of way where I can, just let them out and play in a confined area. But I really, these my little babies. These my little babies. Look at the little baby. Look at the little baby. Oh, this one, the goddamn. Get your butt back up here. Look at the little babies. Look at the little babies. Okay, so they doing too much. So get down, get down, get down, everybody. Get your butt back in there. Get your butt back in there. Okay, so let's look at the fish babies. They between the mouse and guinea pig. Girl, yes, honey. Yes, I agree. I agree. So that's the mama fish. The babies, the eggs have hatched, but she is so mean and evil. She has turned the pot around to where I can actually see in there. And so it's really nothing I can do. But just trust the process. But she does have some babies in there, but she's so sneaky and mean. You see, there's no way I can really see. And she knows what she's doing. She did it on purpose. You used to breed them. Girl, can I sell these? Can I sell these? You breeding. That means somebody must be buying. Thank you, Fab Pals. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we will not be able to see her babies. She made sure of that. It's nothing that I can do. But the last time I was able to see them, which was um, sicklings. Yes, that's what they are. Black convict sicklings. Yes, 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 yes. So she's making sure we cannot see her business. And it's nothing that I can do because, the first time I did it, I scared her to where she ate most of the babies up. So I really don't want to do that. Her first set of babies, you see the little ones, not that one, but the most smallest ones like that one, that is actually her first set. Girl, these angelfish, and let me tell you, I won't really put anything past these fish these days, but my angelfish are the coolest fish, and almost everyone that has been in this aquarium has had no problems with them. They don't even attack them around their babies, which is really, impressive because they play no games when it comes to their babies. They play, or they're fried. That's what they call baby fish, fried. And so I'm actually was so blessed to be able to give my mom some of my babies. This fish right here, the bigger one, my mom had given it to me. It was the last one out of the babies that she had before she got rid of all of her fish. So on my grandmother's passing anniversary, I was able to give my mom some of my baby fish. So it's the cycle of life or the circle of life. Now these are the last set of fry. As you can see, it's quite a few of them, quite a few, at least 100 or so. And so, I was intentionally breeding them to be able to be feeder fish for my Oscars that I will show you in just a moment. But I'm getting so used to them, and honey, I'm falling in love with them. Let me let you get a good view. Yes, yes, yes. You guys are just so incredible. I thank you for all of the time that you spend with me. Well, the sicklings are the cleanest fish that I can think of. This aquarium with all of the bigger fish, I mean, 2 weeks or so, I would clean the gravel, and the gravel is always clean. The only thing that will get dirty sometimes is just the glass. So I will wipe the glass off, wipe the algae off with the little brusher. And the babies, I mean, they're babies, so of course they don't, get dirty. But these big boys over here, I have to clean this aquarium every week, and I'm actually going to clean it today when I get finished talking with you guys, or early tomorrow morning, because if I don't stay on top of it, it will definitely overtake me to where I have to take everything out and, manually clean it. And it's just, that's not the best life to live. It's not. And so, as you can see, I tried to add a background to my 55-gallon, but it did not fit all the way across. So it's a no judgment zone. It's a no judgment zone at all. But yes, my Oscar, I am in love with him. He eats up everybody, and but I just love him, and I don't know what to do. So keep him lifted in prayer. This is my favorite fish right here because he's like a guardian angel. I used to have a 10-gallon upstairs, and he was in the 10-gallon, and he would sit there and watch me all day long while I'm asleep and everything. So I said, that's my guardian angel. Yes, God. But Val Pals, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I don't see any, I don't see any orchids that's really standing out. You got anything to say? Go ahead and say it. I love you guys so much. I thank you guys so much for all of the support that you give me, all the thumbs up that you give my channel, and especially, Fab Pals like Crystal that is in my group on Facebook, which goes above and beyond with just saying, hey, this is my orchid. But for instance, I've been having troubles, raising my daughter lately, and it's so amazing to be in a place where it's a no judgment zone, and they able to tell me their personal experiences because we all know that raising children is hard and difficult. But as long as you have a village, a support system behind you to encourage you to do the best thing that you can do as a parent, it's so self assuring because I was losing sleep like, oh my God, my daughter is being bad. I don't know what to do. Help me, Jesus. But I mean, I just had a fab pal named Tracy, and she gave me the best advice that anybody could give a father raising a black daughter. And I'm just so appreciative of her, so appreciative of all of my fab pals in my Facebook group because we are truly a family. And I just really love you guys so much. I can't wait till we all meet. I'm so excited for our Fab Pal trip. Oh, girl, go ahead, Fab Pal. Fab Pal Tinkerbell said her children are grown, and she is alone. So, girl, live your best life. And my daughter, she is about to turn 6 in December. So, I'm just really trying to make sure that I'm putting in the groundwork that will develop her into the young woman God has called her to be, and also just trying to make sure that we have a strong bond before she gets into those teens and don't really want to fool with me anymore. So I'm doing the best that I can, and I know that we all are doing the best that Tinkerbell, that's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole nother conversation about the children still staying at home. That's a whole different conversation. But that, I mean, I don't, that's a whole different conversation. I mean, I admire you. I love my alone time, but ultimately, I'm trying to be a father to where this is just between us. But I want to be a father where my daughter and her husband can move me into my house while they save to buy their own house, or I want my child to live with me because I want to be able to have a real strong influence on my grandchildren. So. I admire you for that. But for right now, I'm so grateful to be able to have a working relationship with her mother, and it's like, okay, go over there to your mama house. Okay, come back to your daddy house. And it all works out. So it's nothing, weird or stressful on her end. And that's what's most important, just doing what's best for the child. And like I said, that's all we can do as parents because you don't know if something works until the child grows up. And you never know. I'm hoping and praying that I'm raising a Meghan Markle, uh, um, Harris, what's her, Kamala Harris. So I'm hoping, I'm praying. She says she want to be a doctor, so I'm doing the best that I can to challenge her and her grades is not a they're not the best. They're definitely not the worst, but they're not the best. And so what I'm trying to teach her is, okay, if you don't know everything, then you need to be the most respectful and well-mannered child that you can be, because that will get you very far in life as long as you have a good attitude. But if you don't know anything and you running around being a distraction to the class, that's not going in the right direction. And as your father, I just want to make sure that I'm giving you the rod of correction, so when you grow older, you will know the word of God and you will not depart from it. Because at the end of the day, as an adult, the word of God is what keeps me going, and it keeps everybody I know going. And we have Bible study here on Orchids for Dummies on Thursday nights, and we had such an incredible time last time. If you are thinking about joining us next Thursday, I am not going to be with you guys an hour and 30 minutes. So I've been doing my best to, be able to have my talking points and then wrap it up. But those that have been with me, like Fab Pal Crystal, we had such an amazing time just reading the Word of God and then just, giving our interpretations on it. But I'm not going to hold you up. I know this is the weekend and you want to be with your family. God bless you. I look forward to seeing you guys soon. I hope that next week is a blessed and prosperous week for you guys. And like I said, just thank you so much for being here, for all of the support that you give me. When you go out and you do good and you bless other people, I thank you for that, because with right now, with everybody being in such a negative space, everyone full of hurt, full of depression, us people that is the light of the world, it's really our time to shine. So shine on, sister, shine. Let your light shine. I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. But all right, love you guys. See you later. Until